Hey everyone, it's Ahuva from Homegrown Kosher. You may know me from my short form videos that I've been doing for quite a while now. I'm Homegrown Kosher everywhere. I joined YouTube about 7 months ago because my Gen Z kids said I needed to be on YouTube, but I've mostly been reposting my short form videos that I share everywhere else for the people who are only on YouTube. I really want to share long form video content that I just can't get out to people in a minute and a half or less. So I'm starting today. May not be perfect, but we're gonna go for it. I'm gonna give you a tour. I'm gonna let out the chickens, and in the comments I want to hear from you what other long form videos you would like me to make, because I think that this is a great platform for getting a lot more out there than just like those tiny little bits that the other platforms let me post. Take a walk into the chicken run. That pile of shavings you see there is because I changed the shavings in the brooder last night. I dumped them into the run. They look really clean, but for inside the house they weren't so clean. Hey chickens, should I let you out? Good morning. I got my egg basket. I'm going to take in the eggs first and then I'm gonna let them out. Right now, we're only getting eggs on this side. Yes, they are noisy because that side is closed off. The chicks are going to move in there in the next couple of days or a week or so. So let's open this up. These are the eggs from today and the eggs from Shabbos. And how am I going to do this? We're going to work this out and learn how to do this together. We got 2 eggs going into the basket, and another 2 eggs going into the basket. I don't see any brown eggs. So are the brown eggs just not being laid right now, or the brown egg layers hiding their eggs somewhere else? Much of as a mystery to me as it is to you. Okay, let's keep going. Now there are, sorry about the video keeping on jumping. I don't know why it's doing that. There are some fake eggs in here. We'll always ask about these fake eggs. That's a fake egg. That's very obviously a fake egg. The fake eggs are to show the chickens where to lay, plain and simple. Okay, this is what we got so far. Now I'm going to open up and see if the brown egg layers are just taking a break or if they're hiding their eggs somewhere else. We're gonna figure that out. Let's lock this door. Put on carabiner. That is to keep raccoons out. Raccoons are nocturnal. They show up at night. They can operate latches, but due to their lack of thumbs, they cannot operate carabiners. You want to be let out, but before we do that, we are going to go and put these eggs down right over here to this piece of rope and some bricks. That's a Homestead for you. There we go. Let's close this over here. And time for good morning chickens, right? Is it time for good morning chickens? Okay. All right, same with the carabiner and the latch. Good morning chickens! And there they go. A nice new pile of shavings to dig in. Now we're gonna take that block over here and prop the door open. There we go. And now let's try to figure out if the brown egg layers are hiding. That's a reason that I'm sure some of my brown egg layers are not laying. Someone is molting, and when you molt, you lose feathers, grow in new ones. Very normal to not lay during that time. Interesting that they're molting in the spring. Let's open this up. I don't see any brown eggs hiding anywhere else, so I'm guessing that they're taking a break, and that's fine. Okay, let's close that and close that. They cannot get up into this side right now, and I'll show you why. Come with me. Let's go. Okay, first of all, down here you may have noticed these are the old nest boxes. From this side, they've been removed. They need to be completely rebuilt before the new chicks start laying. Here we go again with the carabiner and the latch. This, the second side of the coop, is closed off. There's no way to get up here, and I put in new shavings because this is going to be the home of the new baby chicks. There's a nice thick layer of shavings goes all the way down there, and I'm going to hang their water from there and add a feeder over here that I made out of PVC pipe, and this is where they're going to be living. I'm going to actually take their brooder plate, their heat plate, and put it over there for them, just in case the evenings are a little cool. Let's close it up right now, and let's give you guys a little tour of the rest of my suburban homestead. Let's head over to a garden tour. Here I've got my garlic. We're going to go in. You can see the garlic scapes starting to grow. I'll show you what's going on in the garden this time of year. It is June 2nd today. Okay, first right here when you walk in, we have some radishes. We had a pest issue with one of the older parts of our fence where a groundhog was getting in. That's been fixed already. So those were all munched down. Hopefully we'll get radishes before it gets too warm. Oh, I think we have, there we go. You can see that radish already growing. Over here I've got 3 tomato plants and some basil. These are shallots. They were full planted shallots that are picked in the summer. More radishes and peas that were also munched. I think that those are just going to help improve the soil, and we're not going to get peas this year. Got lots of empty beds that have not been planted yet. This is some turnips that were growing last fall that we let go to seed, and look at those seed pods. The flowers were nice for the pollinators. Got clover and all kinds of other stuff in these beds that need to be pulled. Onions that I just planted last week, doing very nicely. This is the garlic that you saw from the outside of the fence, and here I have to pull the weeds in these, and if the foliage is dying back, this is my saffron. It should come out back again in the fall. Another bed that needs to be weeded and planted. We've got 4 tomato plants and 4 basil plants in this bed, and this bed is not planted yet. I'm trying to decide what to do. Either this one's going to have carrots and this one's going to have potatoes, or this one's going to have potatoes and this one's going to have carrots. I guess you'll have to follow along to find out what I end up doing. Let's head out of the garden, see what else there is to see. That's it for the outside, but let's go take a look at the baby chicks. They are still indoors. Come along with me. Let's go take a look at those. Good morning, baby chickies. Here we go. This is our brooder. It's a large Rubbermaid tote, and here are our chickies. Is that everyone? Yep, that's everyone. Here's their food. They drink out of those chicken nipple bottles. She tries to fly out. Don't fly out, because the water stays clean and fresh in those, and even though they have a bottle they can reach, they will inevitably make a game of reaching up to drink out of the higher one. I use those chicken nipple bottles in the coop. I use them in big buckets, and I use them in the brooder because the easiest is to train them from when they're very young. When they first arrive, for the first few hours, they drink out of a chick waterer, but then she's trying to get out. We teach them to use those so they always have clean water. And I adapted this chick feeder with a piece of PVC pipe so I can add food from the top, and they don't run out of food so quickly. Hey, good morning. This is their heat. Instead of a heat lamp, we use this. It is safer and uses a lot less electricity. They go under there to stay warm, and I use a lot of shavings because they dig around in it, and it keeps the smell down, and she is trying to get out desperately. I mean, no out for you. So we're gonna put the cover back on. She's just really curious, and she comes out and she cheeps incessantly that she wants to go back in. So it's like a baby who wants to come out of the stroller or high chair and then wants to go right back in again, because she is a baby. Okay. I hope you enjoyed that little tour. I'm planning on doing lots more long form videos. If there is a video type that you'd like to see from me, please put it in the comments. Let me know what you think of this video. I love hearing from you, and I'm excited to explore this platform even more in the coming months.